When you think of muscle cars, you picture roaring V8s, tire-shredding burnouts, and straight-line speed that could embarrass a supercar. But some muscle cars have gone beyond their original purpose to become prized possessions, fetching millions at auction. Today, we're looking at the 5 most expensive muscle cars ever sold, each one a rare gem with a story as powerful as its engine. From the legendary 1970 Plymouth Hemi Cuda convertible to the iconic 1968 Ford Mustang Bullitt, these cars represent the pinnacle of performance, rarity, and cultural significance. Let's start with the 1970 Plymouth Hemi Cuda convertible. This car is one of the rarest and most sought-after vehicles in automotive history. Only 14 Hemi-powered Cuda convertibles were ever built, making it nearly mythical. Under the hood sits the infamous 426 Hemi Pfiff 8, producing 425 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque. It was designed to dominate drag strips while turning heads on Main Street. In 2014, one of these cars sold for $3.5 million, making it the most expensive muscle car ever sold at auction. What makes the Hemi Cuda convertible stand out isn't just its power, it's the engineering behind it. The Hemi engine featured hemispherical combustion chambers, which allowed for better airflow and more efficient combustion. This innovation gave the Hemi an edge over other engines of the era, but it also made it prohibitively expensive to produce. Chrysler only installed the Hemi in a fraction of its cars, and when paired with the convertible body style, the Hemi Cuda became almost mythical. For collectors, owning a Hemi Cuda convertible represents the ultimate achievement in automotive collecting. Next is the 1967 Shelby GT 500 Super Snake. This car wasn't just another Shelby Mustang. It was Carroll Shelby's personal test mule, built to prove that the GT 500 could handle both the track and the street. Under the hood sat a monstrous 428 Cobra Jet V8. But Shelby didn't stop there. He added racing slicks, upgraded brakes, and suspension components to make the Super Snake a true beast. Only one official Super Snake was ever built, and in 2019 it sold for $2.2 million. The Super Snake story goes deeper than its specs. It was born out of Shelby's desire to showcase the ultimate potential of the Mustang platform. During testing, the Super Snake reportedly hit speeds of over 170 miles per hour on a Goodyear test track, running continuously for hours without issue. This durability and performance proved that the Mustang could be more than just a pony car. It could be a legitimate contender in the world of high-performance vehicles. For enthusiasts, the Super Snake represents the ultimate fusion of Shelby's racing pedigree and Ford's muscle car dominance. Now, let's talk about the 1969 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. If you've never heard of the ZL1, don't feel bad. It's one of the rarest muscle cars ever made, with only 69 units officially produced. What set the ZL1 apart was its engine, the legendary all-aluminum 427 V8, also known as the L88. This wasn't just any big-block motor, it was a race-spec powerhouse designed specifically for drag racing. The aluminum construction shaved nearly 100 pounds off the front end, making the ZL1 lighter and faster than anything else on the road. On paper, it was rated at 430 horsepower, but real-world numbers likely hovered closer to 500 horsepower. In 2021, a pristine ZL1 sold for $1.1 million. The ZL1's rarity stems from its intended purpose. Chevrolet never meant for the ZL1 to be a mass-market vehicle. Instead, it was created as a homologation special, a car built in limited numbers to meet racing regulations. Each ZL1 came with a host of race-ready upgrades, including heavy-duty suspension, upgraded cooling systems, and a minimalist interior. These features made the ZL1 a nightmare for dealerships to sell, as its $7,200 price tag, more than double that of a base Camaro, scared away casual buyers. But for those who understood its potential, the ZL1 was worth every penny. Moving on to the 1971 Dodge Hemi Challenger RT. Like the Hemi Cuda, This car is a product of the muscle car arms race that defined the late 1960s and early 1970s. With its aggressive stance, bold colors, and unmistakable shaker hood, the Challenger RT was the epitome of cool. And under the hood? Another 426 Hemi Fiv 8, producing 425 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque. Only 107 Hemi-powered Challenger RT hardtops were built in 1971, making this car incredibly rare. In 2020, one of these beasts sold for $1.7 million. The Challenger RT's appeal lies not just in its rarity, but in its cultural impact. It represented the pinnacle of Dodge's muscle car lineup, combining raw power with striking design. Unlike many of its competitors, the Challenger RT was available in a wide range of colors and options, allowing owners to customize their cars to their liking. This flexibility helped the Challenger carve out its own identity in a crowded market, and today it remains a favorite among Mopar enthusiasts. Finally, we come to the 1968 Ford Mustang Bullitt. Made famous by Steve McQueen's legendary car chase scene in the movie Bullitt, this Mustang is more than just a movie star. It's a cultural icon. The car itself is a Highland Green GT Fastback, powered by a 390 cubic inch V8 that produced 325 horsepower. While it may not have been the fastest or most powerful Mustang of its time, its understated design and connection to Hollywood made it unforgettable. For decades, the original Bullitt Mustang was thought to be lost, but in 2018, it resurfaced after being hidden away for over 40 years. When it finally went to auction in 2020, it sold for $3.7 million. The Bullitt Mustang's journey from silver screen to auction block is a story in itself. After filming Wrapped, the car was purchased by a private owner who kept it hidden for decades, refusing to sell or restore it. Its survival in largely original condition adds to its mystique, as it serves as a time capsule of 1960s automotive culture. For collectors, the Bullitt Mustang represents a unique blend of cinematic history and automotive heritage. These 5 cars represent the pinnacle of muscle car collecting, blending rarity, performance, and cultural significance into machines that are as valuable as they are iconic. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this look at the most expensive muscle cars ever sold, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories like this. Until next time, keep those engines revving.